the gold hammer. I got a gold hammer. Hi, my name is Tony, and in this video we're gonna review a few tools I got on Etsy. Some are good, some are bad, some I'm not gonna be able to use, but you're gonna have to stay with me and see what's what. Also, I'm gonna use some, not all, some of these tools and make this wallet. So stay with me to learn how to download this pattern and even win one of these tools. Now let's start with the unboxing. This is the package. I gotta tell you, took about 20 days to arrive. It says it came from China, but since I didn't pay any tax on it, I do believe it was shipped from within the European Union, which of course meant I didn't have to pay any extra tax on it. That's a good thing. Now let's see how they compare in reality to the very good pictures listed on their site.
Someone's gotta change. Someone's gotta change.
So many years, too many days on your
So finally,
Okay, let's start with this little thing here. Okay? When I unpacked it, I thought I got ripped off because it is so small. It's tiny, look at it. But then I checked the description on the website, and indeed it says in a large font with big letters that it's only 17 centimeters. And it is 17 centimeters. But I'm asking you, who reads the descriptions? We just look at the pictures, don't we? Who has time to read? You have to start reading the descriptions. A description will tell you things you cannot put in the picture. So you always have to read the description. Like I should have read the description, which I didn't, I admit. And I was surprised with a very small hammer. What am I gonna do? I can't use this. What can I possibly do with it? It's too small. But tell you what, if you need this hammer, let me know. If you convince me, I'll just pack it, send it to you, because I'm not gonna use it. So comment down below in the video description, tell me what you're gonna do with this hammer, and I'll send it to you. I promise. The gold hammer. It looks amazing. Of course, it's not solid gold. It's plated with gold. And let's be clear here. It cannot cost more than $5 or $10. Maybe 15. I don't think so though. To gold plate this piece of metal. But who cares? It looks amazing. I'm not gonna be able to use this to hammer down anything harder than leather or plastic or something like that. If I'm gonna hit metal with this hammer, there will be dents showing up straight away. I use this 3 times, boom, 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 3 dents, immediately. If you're gonna use it as a prop, if you want something that looks good, buy the hammer. You will not be able to use this hammer on anything else except soft materials without damaging the metal. And I will demonstrate that right now. This side here is pristine. I'm gonna be using it against metal and see what happens. You want a review about this? You want an honest opinion about this hammer? My teeth are stronger than this. That's your review, right there. Having said that, I have a very, very good use for this hammer. What am I gonna do with it? You're gonna have to wait till the end of the video to see. Next, we're gonna move to the plastic mallet, all right? Again, I would have liked the black one, but they were not available, so I figured I'm gonna get one anyway. And I've been trying to replace this for a while now. But you know what? I'll keep this, even if it's not visually pleasing, because this is so much quieter than this. This makes a lot of noise, and I'm gonna demonstrate right now exactly what I'm talking about. If you're in the middle of the woods, yeah, you don't care how much noise you make, and you like a nice little looking hammer, yeah, go ahead, get this one. It will do the job. Oh, and one more thing. When it came, it had this little piece of plastic here. Obviously, you can just cut it off. with a knife, with a blade. But nevertheless, you know what? They could have done that. Now let's move on to the French skiver and the edge groover. Finally, I got something positive to say for all the tools I bought. I like these tools, I like the design, the handle is very ergonomic, it fills your grip very well. Whether you have, well, I'm not sure of a bigger hand than mine, but anything smaller, it will fill the gap here perfectly. So I like it. The wood looks nice, and this is a good looking tool. It is very sharp right out of the box, does the job properly, and I'll show you exactly what you're gonna use this for.
Anywhere you want it, anywhere you want it, yeah. Anywhere you want it, this is me. Anywhere you want it, this is me. Tell me where you wanna go.
Also, the French skiver does the job. Looks good, very well built. Same type of handle that is very good in your hand. Yeah, I'm actually very happy with these two tools. I will probably get most use of these two out of everything else I bought. So well done with this one. I also bought a groove set thing, edge skiver, everything. I don't know, for a beginner they're all right. Okay, they have different uses, so if you're not bothered about changing these all the time, it has a little tool here to change the heads and use them. Should you buy this? Yes, if you're just beginning. Otherwise, you might find them coming up short on day-to-day use. Okay, the handle does not compare with the previous tools I showed you, and it is a drag to take them on and off all the time. I recommend having specific tools that you can just take and use without changing anything, without remembering where you put these little heads, because you're gonna lose them. You're gonna lose them, there's no doubt. So do yourself a favor. If this is more than a hobby, get a specific tool for everything you need to accomplish. Now the last item is this edge beveler sharpener. It comes as a sturdy metal plate, but obviously you will need some very fine sandpaper to be able to use this. Now what I've noticed, it's got 7 different grooves here, but look, 0, 1 and 2 are the same. Why? They're the same. Okay, you're gonna still be using 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't have beveler that is big enough for 4, 5, and 6. I don't. Most people don't. Anyway, out of all these grooves, I'll probably only use 2, 3, and 4. Alright? 2, 3, that's it. I'm gonna test them. And I'm gonna see if you can actually use them. It just so happens I have a fine sandpaper here. I'm gonna be putting on top here. And first I'm gonna try and sharpen these edge bevelers that came with the set before I use them on my more expensive tools. And see what happens.
It'd be easier for me if I turn away to flee. But there's something holding on.
Well, this is what happened. I'm not going to say anything about this tool. I'm not going to recommend it. I'm not going to advise against it. I will ask you to maybe watch these last minutes one more time and then decide for yourself. Now scroll down to the video description. Find the link to this pattern. Download it. And then we can use some of these tools and complete this beautiful minimal wallet. You can put at least 3 cards in it. You can probably squeeze in 4 of them, but it's free, who cares? Now that you have the files on your computer, you have to open and print them. I recommend using Adobe Reader. This is software that's free to use, that's what I use. You cannot open and print them using editing software like Adobe Illustrator or Corel Draw or other software that can change the pattern itself. Also, our patterns are not compatible with laser cutters of any sort. There is one setting you need to have checked when printing the pattern. Please keep actual size or print at 100%, it's the same thing. The page size is A4. However, you can go ahead and choose letter or you can choose legal size, which are more popular in the US. The first page will contain a sizing diagram. There are 2 squares. Make sure when you print, the square is 5 or 2 inches in size. So go ahead, use a ruler, make sure the size is right.